It's the RNR end of year special Christmas holiday season fucking shootout fucked up bonanza. And I'm going to show you why everything's so fucked up, and it's just going to be the best ever in the world. Seriously, trust me. Everything about this shoot up is fucked up. This is a pedal. It's fucked up. This is fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. The amplifier is kind of fucked up. And the cabinet's kind of fucked up. Now, how is it fucked up? Well, everything's handmade here. Everything is a complete one-off original. And I'm going to start with this thing called the Broken Stereo. I started putting this together. It was a sort of a second generation of this thing. You'll see this, the tight little ass prototype 1, which sort of evolved into this. They both sound completely different, sorta, and they're both just sound fucked up, but they're kind of fun. This thing, I didn't make it. A man named Bob Metzger made it. Now, he is a very successful guitarist. He played for Leonard Cohen, and I'm sure he played for a billion other things, and he made it for me back in like 2009 or 2008. And at the moment, it is running off an external battery because things are fucked up. Now, this amp I made by myself. You can see it's the Mini Beast 15 watt V1 prototype. Speaker is on the speaker output is on the side there. Don't ask me why, because it's fucked up. Here's the cabinet. Actually, it's not that fucked up, but it is handmade by me, and it has a 150 watt something or other speaker in there. It's just so that it can handle big things in the workshop. The guitar I'm going to be using is this Epiphone. Now, it's fucked up too because it had a broken neck, but that's been mended. Now it's got 11s on it, tuned to D, I think. So let's begin this fucked up pedal shootout. Let's start with some bass tone. Okay, I have the this Epiphone Les Paul Doodah set to the bridge pickup. I'm going to leave it at the bridge position. That's clean through the Mini Beast. Everything here is straight through, true bypass. And let us start with the Metzger. Now this is, I think it's is it a CMOS drive? Or is it CMOS? I can't remember. It's this, it's basically a switching transistor op amp sort of a thing. It's a really groovy, cool design. And out of all three pedals, it is the most subtle, probably the nicest, i.e. not made by me. So let's listen to that. I mean, it probably, through the phone and all that, probably sounds like just some shitty distortion pedal, but when you hear the other ones, it sounds a little bit like valve breakup, just a little bit. So that's kind of cool. It sounds like a Marshall amp sort of overloading, if you want to call it overloading. Nothing dangerous there, just... Out of all three pedals, this is definitely the more musical one, as will be evidenced now. This is the tight little ass prototype 1. Fucking nasty, fucked up pedal. It's insane. Ah, did you hear that? When you play chords with this thing, it starts to really not like it. It doesn't know what the hell it's doing. So it's mainly for soloing. It's got good sort of fuzz, just fucked up overload sort of sound. Let's go to the Broken Stereo. This is the evolutionary byproduct of the tight little ass. Fucking squashed, totally squashed. If you play it really gently, you can get some chords out of it. If you hit it hard, totally fucked up sounding. But I think it works really well with octaves. And it's just mashing and mashing. The controls I won't go into too much. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. The tight little ass and the Broken Stereo, I built them both I had no idea what I was doing. I was just hooking up transistors to things and capacitors and resistors, so don't ask me what the hell they do. I know that they are NPN transistors. That's all I know at this point, and all I was trying to do was overload the shit out of them, and that's what happened. I love the broken stereo for that. It is just terrible. Why is it called broken stereo? When I was a teenager, I didn't have an amplifier or a distortion pedal, but I did have an electric guitar, and I had a ghetto blaster. So the cassette player portion, I took out the playhead, a couple of wires were left in it, and I wired the guitar into that, so it became my distortion pedal and my amp all in one. And it sounded a little bit like this, which doesn't sound very good at all, but it has its applications, I think. So in reverse order, we'll go back to the tight little ass. A wee bit more musical, I would say. This thing is for hardcore drug addicts, whereas this one is, like to smoke a little weed, I guess. And you can get some chords out of it too. It's not too bad. Definitely less fucked up than this. And the least fucked up of all is the red wine connoisseur. And in fact, Bob Metzger loves his wine. So it stands to reason that this is the most mellow kind of, most mellow, sensible drugs of pedals. I hope you've enjoyed this beautiful, semi-quasi Christmas season pedal bullshit fucked up shootout.